Just a quick disclaimer, I got a lot of this information from Matt Dominance. His channel's called Let's Get Her, and it's well worth checking out. What's good, YouTube? Today's video is a bit of a different one. It's an interesting one for those that are interested in hair loss and hair transplants. And it's on Matthew Mcconaughey, because Matthew McConaughey's hair has been the subject of speculation for decades now. A lot of people don't know whether he's had a hair transplant, whether he wears a wig, whether he uses hair fibres. So in today's video, I'm going to go over what I specifically think he's had done. And it certainly isn't just using Regenics, because he has famously claimed that he used Regenics to grow his hair. And we all know that just is BS, and that just isn't the case. When you go back to 1997, you get to see what Matthew McConaughey looked like before any hair loss happened. As you can see here, Norwood Zero, full thick, great set of hair. And to be honest, guys, you wouldn't even know he had any hair loss signs. You can see it might be, nearly 30 years ago, but his hair looks fantastic. It's full, nice and long. And it looks great. There's no hair loss worries at all. It isn't until 1999 when his hair at the front starts to thin. He becomes like a diffuse thinner Norwood 2, Norwood 3 type of hair loss. He isn't losing any from the back. It's just that Norwood 2, Norwood 3 at the front. It becomes a bit fuzzy. And as 99 progresses, you get to see it more evidently what's going on. And then, of course, you've got the famous 99 mugshot. And it's that you get to see the hair loss properly for what it really is, to be honest. That's in the Norwood 2, Norwood 3 right at the front. And it's that he keeps for the next 2 years. Because fast forward 2 years in 2001, he's starring in a romantic comedy with Jennifer Lopez. And again, he's got the same Norwood 2, Norwood 3, diffuse thinning at the front type of hair loss. There's no hair transplant here. There's no concealers. To me, he's just maybe treating his hair loss naturally, maybe using hair loss drugs. He could be doing something, but his hair loss is still the same. There's no wigs. There's no transplant. That's his real native hair, in my opinion. It isn't until 2003, which, in my opinion, he had his first hair transplant. And with it being 2003, it'd have been an FUT hair transplant for 1,000 to 1,500 grafts tops. They were the type of graft ranges they were doing back then. As you can see, he's no longer an Norwood 3. His hairline is straight across. He is Norwood 0. But it looks natural. It doesn't look over the top, full and thick. That's a real hair transplant result. It looks fantastic. It's just not overdone. He hasn't got like hair fibres in it. It looks natural, and that's a brilliant result. And he continues to rock that look throughout the number of years, to be honest. 2004, 2008, 2010. It isn't until 2013, which, in my opinion, when he starred in The Wolf of Wall Street, is when he started to use hair systems. Because, in my opinion, as soon as I seen him in this, I knew more or less straight away that was a hair system. Because his hair, it's over the top, dark and full. It just looks so thick and full, and that's not his hair. To me, that looked like a hair system. It was more of an obvious sign that he was using a hair system. And then, to me, that's the best example of seeing Matthew McConaughey wear a hair system. To be honest, to me, it looks more obvious. Then the fast forward a year later in Interstellar, again, you can question whether this is a hair system. I'd say Wolf of Wall Street, I'm nearly certain that's a hair system. Whereas in Interstellar, again, his hair looks so drastically different, doesn't it? It looks a lot different. You could put a decent argument for saying he's wearing a hair system in Interstellar too. Then in the same year in 2014, you see him with a buzz cut look. However, in my opinion, that's his real hair. That buzz cut there, that's his real native hair. He's rocking, I don't know, like a 3 or a 4 on top, and that's his real hair. He's got the transplant at the front, and he's kept the rest back, and it looks fine. I'm sure he could grow it out, and it'd look great, but it doesn't look as thick and full as, in my opinion, when he's got his hair system on. Because in the same year, in 2017, you can see here, it's so thick and full, and that is such a contrast to, in my opinion, what his real hair looks like. And I think he uses these hair systems, whether it's a full hair system or just a frontal hair system, when he's doing his movies, and whether he's at an award show or on TV. I think he dibs in and out of them. That's why you're seeing him with different haircuts all the time. And this is what he looks like more recently. In 2025 and beyond, he's rocking, again, it's so thick and full, isn't it? In my opinion, I think it's a hair system. Because it is so thick, it's so full. It could be his natural hair, I highly doubt it. I think, to me, in my opinion at least, I think he is wearing a her system, and it become more obvious from the Wolf of Wall Street 2013 onwards. So in conclusion, in my opinion, he had an FUT hair transplant done in 2003. I think for 1,000 to 1,500 grafts. Then I think from 2013 onwards, he started wearing hair systems. Not all the time, but I think when it comes to movies and when it comes to award shows, that's when he uses hair systems. I hope you found that video helpful, and let me know what you think down below.